449-8500. Streaming live from www.mixcloud.com/XBZ. Extra Beats Radio. Extraordinary experience.
Give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Oh, chimney, chimney. Today my rise like the sunrise, my bright and my upright. No one can break my vibes. I may not care who I fight, I know I criticize. I'm on the higher heights. So you can say what you want to and do what you want to. It's no concern to me. I come have my own vision, me dip on my own mission to rule my destiny. Oh, it's my day to do what the fuck I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. It's all mine, my day, my time, my life. I beg you, easy now, give me some reason and don't invade my space. I'm in a different place, different phase, moving on my way. So if you feel like a champion, then nothing can go wrong. This one is your song. Hey, put away your troubles, put away your worries. Help me sing along. Oh, it's mine. Do anything I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life.
From St. Mary and beyond. Champion station, Jigsy King said that. So don't move it, keep it right there, son.
Give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Oh, chimney, chimney. Today my rise like the sunrise, my bright and my upright. No one can break my vibes. So you can say what you want to and do what you want to. It's no concern to me.
8 p.m. I want to welcome everyone to the show tonight. You know, we have a bag of things to talk about, right? Because we have to big up the people who are doing good in the neighborhood. So this evening, we'll be focusing on doing good in the neighborhood. So we'll be doing an interview with someone from Friends of Port Maria. You know, this is a group that is in existence for over more than 20 odd years, right? About 28 years. We're going to find out the work they have put in and what they have been doing in the neighborhood. We're also going to speak with an individual by the name of Christine Salmon. Yeah, Christine is a part of the National Youth Council, and she will also tell her role being a youth leader and some of the work she has been doing in her community. My challenge to you this evening is, you know the heroes in your community now, right? We want you to text or call 449, that's 876-449-8500. Tell me about the heroes that are in your community. Tell me about the persons who you have looked up to because they go above and beyond in the community, right? Yes, we want to hear from you. We want to also hear where you're listening from. So remember to call 449-8500. Yes, let me know your name and where you're listening from. If you want to share your views on the topic, you can go right ahead. Send a WhatsApp message, okay? All right.
Fight, I know I criticize, I'm on the higher heights. So you can say what you want to and do what you want to. It's no concern to me. I come have my own vision, me dip on my own mission to rule my destiny. Oh, it's my day to do what the fuck I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. It's all mine, my day, my time, my life. I beg you, easy now, give me some reason and don't invade my space. I'm in a different place. different face, moving on my way. So if you feel like a champion, then nothing.
So you know I want to big up Faye Gardner right now. I see you, girl. Hey. Yeah, big up Faye Gardner. Remember, you can text or WhatsApp 449-8500. Yeah, man. Shout out at your girl. Let us talk about the team this evening. Doing good in your neighborhood. You know those groups that's always putting together those Christmas packages, giving out to persons who are less fortunate. You know that person who is always sending down the barrel and packing the stuff to give to needy people. You know those persons who are always donating to the Salvation Army. You know all those people. We're bigging them up this evening. We want to hear about it because too many times these people do these kind deeds and nobody knows about it. So now it's a platform for us to speak and tell them thanks and tell them to continue the good work.
Time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. It's all mine, my day, my time, my life. Chimney, give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Chimney, give thanks for life. Give thanks I'm alive. Sing it, sing it. Oh, oh yeah.
I love Extra Beats Radio.
You never get one different song. Play the hero, Mariah Carey. There's a hero.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
Right, so you know, these people, we call them our community heroes, right? Because they go above and beyond to really reach out to people who are in need. They don't have to. And sometimes when they do these things, they do it out of pocket. No assistance, no handouts. They just did it from the kindness of their hearts. So, you know, I want to reach out to all the people who are doing good in the neighborhood, right? We want to big up all the community heroes because we respect you and we raise our hats off to you because what you're doing is tremendous work. And we have to tell you, keep up the good work.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your sorrow, and the sorrow that you know will melt away, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. So when you feel like
we're talking about persons who are selfless, you know? We're talking about persons who put themselves aside to make others have a smile. We're talking about people who go above and beyond just to put a smile on somebody's face. We're celebrating you this evening on Sophie's Corner right here on Extra Beat Radio.
and you face the world alone, no one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find the and a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. When you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
Extra Beats Radio.
That a hero lies in you.
Thank you for always tuning in. Here's another one of your favorite tunes. Stay stuck.
Some things are just never said. No.
Extra Beats Radio.
Oh, oh, yeah. Story of my life, ordinary person just like you. If you take a look inside, see the great things that people do. Changing lives day and night, but nothing I do ever makes the news. Still I have to do what's right to the King of all kings, all praises due. Yesterday I was on a train, a little boy asked me my name. He said, sir, I've seen you before, tell me who are you? Said I am a legend that you never heard of before. I said I am a lion.
Talking about the community heroes, right? Yes, you are a legend. Take that one more time from the top, DJ. We want to big up DJ X Factor on the stereo as well, right? Yeah, man, on the turning board. Keeping my thing active, right? Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Hey, Faye Gardner, I see you, girl. Yeah?
Some things are just never said. No. Oh, oh, yeah. Story of my life, ordinary person just like you. If you take a look inside, see the great things that people do. Changing lives day and night, but nothing I do ever makes the news. Still I have to do what's right to the King of all kings, all praises due. Yesterday I was on a train, a little boy asked me my name. He said, sir, I've seen you before, tell me who are you? Said I am a legend that you never heard of before. I said I am a lion, but you never heard.
A lady, the founder of Friends of Port Maria. Now, we might be wondering, some of us might know about this group, right? And some might be wondering, what is this group all about? So I am privileged this afternoon to introduce to you the woman who had the vision, who made it all possible. Her name is Dr. Lorna Fairweather. And we'll be speaking to her over the phone and she's going to tell us what inspired her to start this group. What is the group about? How many persons are in the group? And what exactly are some of what the group has done in the community? Good evening to you, Miss Fairweather. How are you?
I am well, and good evening to you as well, Miss Sophia.
I must say, I am very happy that you were able to take the time out from your busy schedule to be here this evening to share with us the good work, that heroine that you are, that nobody really gonna big you up like that, you know, because you're not a woman of the spotlight. You like to do things on the down low. But this evening, I want to big you up. I want to raise you up right up there so everybody can know who is behind all these hard work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But like everything, it's teamwork. Teamwork.
All right. So, Lorna, tell me, what is Friends of Port Maria?
Well, Friends of Port Maria, the New York, we have a few chapters, New York chapter and the Port Maria chapter. Our general mission is to assist in the overall development of Port Maria / in St. Mary and its surrounding communities to help to improve the quality of life of its residents. So we got started in 28 years ago. The time has just flown by. 28 years ago in New York, and we have a sister group here in Port Maria. So it's Friends of Port Maria chapter, Friends of Port Maria, New York chapter. And we had a group in Toronto at the earlier part of the time. However, that group has it is no longer functioning. But you have individuals from that group who still come down, and we have to say kudos to Miss Doretta Clark, who was even here at her health fair at the school this past year, August 1st. So that's Friends of Port Maria.
Wow. So you're basically saying that this group was started by past students of Port Maria Primary School.
Not just Port Maria Primary School, Port Maria, because our secretary, Guyleen Tate Winter, for example, is from Albion Mountain. She didn't go to Port Maria Primary School. We have another volunteer and giver, and that is Everton Graham, who is from St. Anne, never went to any institution in Port Maria. So we have invited anyone who wants to support our mission and our vision. Primarily, yes, they're from Port Maria, and primarily, yes, graduated from Port Maria Primary School. But we also assist areas like Trinity, Jackson, Mason Hall, Galena. We've helped in making donations, and we do some social support activities as well. Like recently, we coordinated with the library, the Port Maria Library, and one of our strong sponsors was able to donate 3 gorgeous laptops to the Port Maria Library. So it's a partnership. It's a true partnership. It's not just from Port Maria, not just from Port Maria Primary.
Okay, lovely. So can you tell me what inspired you to start giving back to the neighborhood?
You know, that's a very interesting question. Many, many years ago, I went to this community fair in Quebec. Some folks may remember Quebec. You're heading past Paget, going up that way. And they had a lovely community fair. A few of us went out to the fair. And I saw this person needing festival, making festival, getting them ready so that someone else can drop them in the hot oil. And I said, wow. Then I found out that she was the principal of Portmore Primary School. That was Mrs. Irving. And I was truly, truly impressed. I said, to be honest, in my days, our principals would not be cooking to help raise funds for the school. And with the dedication of such an individual, I said, there's no reason why a few of us can't put our heads together and assist in any way we can. We're a small group, have been a small group for quite some time, but we have made our donations consistently over the years with the foundation of individuals supporting the organization over time. And so we're 28 years old. So that's what got me going. And then, we put the call out and we had a number of people who stepped up to the plate. And over time, faces have changed, but we still have a consistent group in New York and in Port Maria partnering to help where we can.
Excellent. And I want to shout out to all the members of the Friends of Port Maria who have been donating generously to reach out to persons who are needy, and especially at Christmas time, because we know you have calendar of events, right? You would have some calendar of events, and you would have some that you're working on that you would want it to be an annual thing. But for now, we are sure about you have two main events that you do. Would you like to share them with us?
Absolutely. From the New York side, we participate in a mega drawing that is with our umbrella partner, UJA, Union of Jamaican and Alumni Associations. There are approximately 64 groups in that overall umbrella that's based in New York, and that's under the leadership now of Donovan Wilson, our president, and Mr. Salmon, the vice president. That organization works with us for the mega drawing, and we usually have the draw in July, and we start selling tickets in about March, and we try to get a broad-based support, but we can always get more support. There's such a need when you go and visit the schools and the community. You see the need. In addition to that, we sometimes partner with other organizations to have a gala, and we have one coming up March 22nd in New York, partnering with 6 other primary schools from UJA, and that will be March 22nd. The information about that will be in New York, in Long Island. And from time to time, we would also do events, smaller functions or tea parties, walkathons. We've been very creative, and individual donations, just asking people to give of their kind heart to the cause. And we have some people who are consistent donors over the years, and that's how we build with Friends of Port Maria.
Okay. And for Jamaica?
And for Jamaica, we have, in the past, way back in the beginning, we did a walkathon. We've also started here in Jamaica a sign-up card where you can donate an amount towards any of the 5 schools that we work with, which is Port Maria Primary, Port Maria Infant, Trinity, Jackson Primary, and also Mason Primary and Infant School. So if anyone is interested, they could certainly reach out to our website or reach out to us individually. And again, ongoing donations.
All right. And we can also mention that the Friends of Porto Maria, they host an annual health fair on the 1st of August every year on the grounds of Port Maria Primary School. And guess what? That health fair is free, right? Right, Miss Lorna?
Yes.
It's normally free. Everything is free. Wow. How did you manage to pull that off?
And here is where the critical funding that comes in from the main group in New York helps to fund that. The funds from the drawing comes in and support the health fair, which we do on Emancipation Day at the Port Maria Primary School. And here again, in partnership, we work with Kanji, with Dr. Anderson from Preston Hill. And we have some young volunteers who come out. The Port Maria Red Cross come in and assist us. The Port Maria Hospital, it's Dr. Henry. Sorry, don't remember her title at the moment, but Dr. Henry this past year was able to identify a Cuban doctor who came in with her 4 nurses and the rest of her team, and they just came in and absolutely said, okay, we are here, this is what we're going to do, and they coordinated with us. We have another nurse practitioner who comes in from the States, and the health fair generally is headed up by our own Dr. Dawn Silvera. Many people probably know her. And she's the one who said her church wanted her to do a health fair. And we said, well, if we're going to do it for one church, let's do it for a few. And then we expanded and thought it was more practical to have the health fair at the primary school and then have individuals coming. This past year, we had the provider see over 120-something individuals just in one day. Can you imagine, in one day? And people
Awesome job. Awesome,
yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. People came from all over, from Islington, from Aracabessa, Ucherius, without much publicity. So it is still small, but it's growing, and we see the need. It's critically needed. We had an ophthalmologist, Dr. Smith, who came in from Kingston and spent all day with us as well. So we're growing.
Awesome job. I just want to big up you and your team, Dr. Lorna Fairweather, doing good. And in fact, it's the Christmas time. And of course, the group always has something up their sleeves because they're always giving. And this is a non-profit organization, guys. It is strictly based on donations. The goodness is done based on donations. Whatever you give, that's what they give back to individuals in need. They normally focuses on some schools, as she would have mentioned, namely Port Maria Infant School, Trinity Primary, Jackson Primary, Mason Hall, Galena, and Port Maria in Port Maria Primary School. So they're extending because they are giving back to the community as well as they are donating to these schools. And I think they would have done something for Emmanuel Baptist Basic School as well. Right, Miss Lorna?
Yes. As a matter of fact, of the schools, Galena got contribution in terms of water tank. I will talk a little bit more about that water tank. But in terms of Emmanuel Baptist, we have another one of our good donors. He made the first donation when the organization started many years ago to give us a fax machine. Can you imagine we had professionals from the schools driving into Kingston in order to secure documents that could easily be faxed. And so we were able to purchase a fax machine
Awesome
and a scan
job.
from Dr. Jama Adams' donation. And then for the Emmanuel, he recently, just a few months ago, in August, I think, presented a new laptop to the school to assist in its administrative processes as they look to work together. We're planning training for basic teachers, and this should be sometime in late January, probably I think about January 25th, again, headed up, or sponsored and being coordinated by Dr. Jama Adams, along with the principal, Miss Williams, Trevelyan Williams. So we assist where possible and when possible, especially having our donors partnering with us.
Excellent, excellent. And I'm happy I could have been a part of the process. Now, Miss Lorna, it's Christmas. What does the group have up its sleeves?
Well, it's Christmas indeed, and the group want to also thank Miss Sophia Taylor for being a part of the volunteer team. She is our president on the ground here in Port Maria, and we are having our distribution of Christmas bags to the needy, in the community. Last year we did 150 bags, and so this year we're going to do again. As much as prices have gone up significantly, et cetera, we are striving to do another 150 bags.
Yes.
So we will do that probably around the weekend, and this includes dry goods, groceries, and also fresh goods, eggs, plantain. So that's what we will be doing in the next few days here in Port Maria.
Right, right. And we also want to reach out to Giant Supermarket there in Port Maria for always welcoming us. You know, whichever way they can assist, whether they get like a one discount or so. Matthew, big up yourself, Teshane, and all the workers at Giant Port Maria. We want to big you up, right? MC Sophie, and of course, yes, you know, I am Sophia Taylor. I didn't want to trick on you, but on the find out. Yes, Miss Lorna. So, is there anything else? Do you have any challenges being the CEO? Because, you know, we would have communicated a lot based on what needs to be done, and we have a strong team. Paul Williams, I don't want to start calling names, you know, because I don't want to leave out anybody, but we have a strong team, and I just want to big up all the members of the Friends of Port Maria who is so selfless, put themselves out there just to do it for people. Some people they don't even know, but they volunteer and they get the work done. And we just want to big up all the members of Friends of Port Maria, you know. Also, Miss Lorna, being in this type of entity, what challenges do you face? Especially when you know there's a need for something and it's not really going how you want it. How do you work with the challenges? Especially what challenges do you face?
Well, as comparable to many community-based organizations, you want to set the bar at a certain level because you see the need in the community. For example, we have a learning tablet. This was developed by Joel Webb a gentleman who is based right here in the Caribbean. He developed an awesome tablet. It's called Learn It tablet. It's pre-programmed from 0 to 12. You don't need the internet to utilize the tablets. And it has made a difference. It's demonstrated across the Caribbean where students and schools who use the tablets, their children improve significantly in a very short space of time. And so what we did is we raised funds to distribute a sample tablet. So of all the schools, the 5 schools in our group, we were able to give a total of, I think, 13 tablets. But the challenge is we need a lot more. Every teacher, this past September, we donated 2 tablets to Miss Port Maria Infant, the first, the prize winner, the main prize winner, and then the second runner-up. The tablets were upgraded and revised from the previous one we had donated to the school. And when the teacher saw that, she was bowled over, and she was like, wow, this is just absolutely fantastic. She went through some of the programs, etc. So when we look at the challenge, especially around securing tablets and computers, the challenge is raising enough money in order to be able to bring those educational tools in the process, knowing that those tools have made a difference in the past, can make a difference, and will absolutely make a difference going forward. So that for us is one of our major challenges, raising enough funds to really meet the need and to make a difference.
And because you're doing good in the neighborhood, I would like for you to tell us on the radio family, how. So in case somebody's listening and they say, hey, I know I love the movement, I would like to donate something, I would like to be a part of the movement, how can they be a part of the movement?
There's our Friends of Port Maria website where they could go on, and there's a section to make donations. They can do that. That's based, as much as it's based in the US, most of our funds are raised for our children here. We have, I forgot, we sponsor our top 6 students of the Port Maria Primary, and we've done that for the last, I think, 6 years. And this last time we donated 190,000 in prizes to the top 6. So they can reach us on Facebook on our group page. They can also reach us on the website where we have PayPal that the payment can be made, or they could call me at 876-801-3785, 801-3785, to discuss how to make individual donations to the group.
Awesome. I want you to repeat the number again one more time, where they can reach out to you, or if they're familiar with any of the members of Friends of Port Maria, they can speak with them as well. But if you want, you can reach out to Lorna at
876-801-3785. And could I just quickly run down the names of some of the members?
Sure. Run the number again for me. 801
3785.
801-3785. All right, go ahead, Miss Lorna.
And then in looking at our members, starting with our president, Miss Sophia Taylor, one and only.
That's me.
Paul Williams, our treasurer, Gregory Scott, our past president, Dr. Monica Berger, Miss Diane Fairweather, Miss Beverly Price Davis, Miss Christine Neal, Miss Philippa Fong, Mr. Neal, and those are the members on the ground here in Port Maria, here in Jamaica, and in New York we have Miss Angela Cummings, Miss Kay Flowers Crooks, Miss Guyleen Tate Witter, Mr. Everton Graham, Mr. Michael Edwards, and Dr. Dawn Silvera, and myself from the New York side.
Awesome.
So anyone who knows any one of those members can reach out to them.
Right. And we just want to big up the team. We're talking about selflessness. These persons just volunteer to do this, right? So we're bigging up persons this evening. Thank you so much, Miss Dr. Lorna Fairweather. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be here with us. And we'll talk a little more.
And thank you for having me on.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're most welcome. All right, thank you. So we're bigging up persons who are doing good in the neighborhood this evening. That was Dr. Lorna Fairweather, the CEO of Friends of Port Maria, just telling you a little bit about what the group has been doing and how well the group is doing in the neighborhood. We want to thank her for joining with us this evening.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Hear the children crying. One heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord.
And I will feel all right. Come on now. Let's get together and feel all right. Talking about people who's doing good in the neighborhood, right? Whether a group, whether one little lady down the road, whether one little man down the road. But you know, if you know about it, text or call 449-8500. Let us big up our community heroes, no man.
Who has hurt on mankind? Just save his own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning. One love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song. Have pity on those whose chances grow 10. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation, saying, one love. What about the one? What about the let's
So I'm reminding you that you can text, WhatsApp, or call 449-8500. Let me know where you're listening from. Yeah. Send me the big ups, man. And big up the hero in your community. The person that you know that you can always run to. That person that is always looking out for people. Big them up this evening, right?
give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will be
Extra Beats Radio.
Thanks I'll be given. The most high.
Extra Beats Radio.
I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I give the price. I'm a live we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob.
You're in tune to Extra Beats Radio.
You don't need to be anywhere else.
Extra Beats Radio, located at Sports Road, Islington, St. Mary. Contact us at 876-449-8500. Streaming live from www.mixcloud.com/XBZ. Extra Beats Radio, extraordinary experience.
Hey, play but the one for me, extra beat, it make me just can't sleep. Lord, no.
While I'm living, thanks I'll be given. The most high. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I give the price. I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob, all are grind. Thieves never love is a thief in long back. No love for the people who are suffering bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help the soul. What is to stop the youth from get out of control? Full of my education, you know on a payroll. The clothes from the back of countless I owe. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day with only
from St. Mary and beyond. Champion Station, Jigs the King said that. So don't move it, keep it right there.
Who can afford to run will run, but what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity, a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last, I'll send you the class. Never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard to who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. All this life he gives me down. Don't give up now, got to survive. Some way, somehow. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told.
It's Sophie Scana right here on Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience. You know it's located right in Sports Road, Islington, right? Yeah, man, it's Sophie Scana this and every Tuesday from 6 to 8, right? So tonight, this evening, we're talking about the heroes in our community. You know, anyone in your community that has been that person, that go-to person, that person that is always looking out for you. Big them up this evening, right? You can text or call. WhatsApp 876-449-8500. That is 876-449-8500. Text me, call me, WhatsApp me. Let me know where you're listening from. All right?
The fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day with only I give the price. I'm a late we have to pay while our leaders play. We say who can afford to run will run, but what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity, a scarce commodity.
I love Extra Beats Radio.
Ooh, I met a girl this morning. She was love at first sight.
Extra Beats Radio.
Ooh, I met a girl this morning, and she was beauty to my eyes. I asked ask her where she from, she tell me in the tropics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Connie. And I said, girl, tell me what's your name, and she tell me that her name is Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile, smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile, ooh Lord, smile for me, Jamaica. And never you cry, here am I, yeah, I'm here for you, Jamaica. Dry your eyes, girl, smile, smile for me, Jamaica, Lord. Hey, she have a rich history, a beautiful woman with the sweetest gifts. Beautiful sunrise and an evening kiss of a nice sunset on the evening season. But she tell me say she tired of the exploit and the liars. She give them reggae, give them beaches, give them flowers and the ferns. All she got is abuse in return. But I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Hey, Chronics is here to your help, mama. Ooh, I said, no worry yourself, mommy. One thing we I beg you do for me. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica.
Extra Beats Radio.
I said, smile, girl, smile. Hey, smile for me, Jamaica. Never you cry, here am I. Girl, I'm here for you, Jamaica. What must I try? Oh, my. And that she asked me, and this I want me say, a sweet, sweet Chronics, you figure them, give them. The one drop beat, pan a rhythm. Are you give them bob with a different step in? Are you give them bolt, nobody can run left him. Boy, but see ya, they must see things, say you're out of ideas. You give them art and sweet literature. You're gonna make the world see the better picture. I said, no worry yourself, mama. Chronics is here to your help, mama. Hey, I said, no worry yourself, mommy. One thing me, I beg you do for me.
Yeah, me son, man, you know one else better represent an Extra Beat Radio. They say dream and dream. Big. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Heal the most sign I'm sleep when me say Extra Beat Radio. Dream we say. You can't go around that. Nesbet.
Would you please welcome Jimmy Cliff?
Reaching out to all the community heroes, right? We want to big up the Friends of Port Maria, doing good in their neighborhood. We want to big up Dr. Lorna Fairweather, the CEO, right? If you listen to the interview, you can reach her at 876-801-3785. In case you want to donate, you want to be a part of the group, you can reach out to her or any member of Friends of Port Maria. Now, this group has been in existence for over 28 years, donating cash or kind to Trinity Primary School, Jackson Primary School, Port Maria Infant, Port Maria Primary, Mason Hall Primary, and Galena Primary. You know they're extending, who to tell them might reach up at Islington or run at one place, run at your part. You understand? So these groups are doing good in their neighborhood. They're packaging, they're preparing their Christmas packages for the less fortunate. So they'll be giving out those by the end of this week, right? So that somebody can make somebody have a Merry Christmas. So we want to reach out to the heroes in our communities. We want to big up the people who are doing good in the neighborhood. So if you know anyone, text or call me. Let me big them up. Let us big them up and let me know where you're listening from. All right, it's your girl MC Sophie on Sophie's Corner, right on Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
You can get it if you want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try, try and try, try and try. You succeed at last. I know it. Listen to me now. Rome was not built in a day. Opposition will come your way, but the hotter the battle you see, it's the sweeter victory now. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want, but you must try, try and try, try and try. You'll succeed at last.
So, you know, next up is a young woman of St. Mary. A young woman who has worn many hats. Now representing the National Youth Council is no other than the Lady Christine Salmon. And we're coming up next with her interview, right?
You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try, try and try, try and try. You succeed at last. I know it. Listen to me now. Rome was not built in a day. Opposition will come your way.
Remember we're going until 8 o'clock.
It's the sweeter victory now. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try, try and try, try and try. You'll succeed at last.
We also want to big up S's Faith Restaurant there in Port Maria. Who did know say that restaurant feed the street people them and give them breakfast every morning? Who did know that? Heroes among us, doing good in the neighborhood. We want to big up S's Faith Restaurant. Hey, Keith, big up yourself, you know, and the entire team, right? MC Sophie, say that.
You must try, try and try, try and try. You succeed at. You can get it if you really want.
Let me remind you of the phone number that you can call or WhatsApp or text, right? It is 876-449-8500. That's 876-449-8500. I want to hear from you, right?
Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice.
Extra Beats Radio.
Everyone is crying out for peace, yeah.
All right, Radio Land. So we have on the line Miss Christine Salmon. So you know Miss Christine Salmon is representing the National Youth Council. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Sophia.
And how are you this evening?
I am good.
Just want to thank you for joining us this evening on Extra Beat Radio. So, Christine would have worn many hats. And this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask her to tell us a little bit about herself, because you need to know about this little powerhouse right here, all the way right here, Dock in St. Mary, right? Christine, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
All right, so before I tell you a little about myself, let me just make a correction before you have my husband kill me. So it is Mrs. Christine Salmon Neal.
Okay.
I am
Neil, yes.
Yes, I am a 27-year-old youth leader. I started volunteerism at a very tender age. Each time I tell this story, people ask me, but how could you start volunteering so young? So I was born in St. Mary to, Paul, Salmon, and Donna Worrell. And at the age of 5, I can clearly remember when my parents used to make breakfast. Before I go to school, I had to take breakfast to a little blind man that was living beside me. If my parents did not give me breakfast to take to the old man, I would cry. They couldn't get me to go to school. I just had to do that. So it was like a routine for me. And while growing up, I started, taking care of elderly persons in the community. I'd go stay with a little old lady down the road, Miss Birdie, may her soul rest in peace. So while her caregiver would go home on weekends, I'd stay with her and ensure that everything is okay. And then I go back to my home Monday morning to go to school. And then continue to high school. When I left high school, I took care of a cancer patient up until she actually died in my hands. So I was her caregiver throughout her last days, going to appointments with her, cooking for her, getting groceries, medications, and all that. So I am guessing that I was born to be a volunteer. It brings me a sense of peace and a sense of hope. And then I would have entered St. Mary Parish Youth Council as the president in 2021, I think. And we would have developed projects across St. Mary to foster youth development and empowerment. So we had an award ceremony celebrating St. Mary's youth where 22 persons were awarded plaques and one person was awarded a scholarship of $90,000. We do beach cleanups, we do back to school drives. So I remember specifically we partnered with Your Hand in Mine Foundation to give back to the persons in Japs River when they were affected by a flood. I think it was in 2022. So we realized that there were persons who were flooded out and we decided that we wanted to assist. And we got some back to school items. Your Hand in Mine Foundation got some food items and we partnered with them and went in the community and just distribute these things. Then fast forward to Christine Initiative, which was gifted to me on my birthday last year. And this initiative is where I go into schools and I award the most improved student a plaque, a educational book, and also book vouchers. And this initiative for me means that we're highlighting those persons who would have started out on a rough patch and encouraging others to know that it isn't about where you have started, but it's where you're going. and it also foster empowerment for them. So I have been all over the place. I'm also a cadet officer. I am the officer commanding Mirmont High School Ranger Cadet Combined Corps Unit. These girls, I take them to my home, sometimes have camps, teach them life skills such as, poultry rearing. They do drills, they do public speaking. We teach them about sexual health. We take them into the community, volunteer just by painting a school, or take them to treats to assist with, giving back to youth in various spaces. It's a handful, but yes, that's Christy.
And you have been doing a marvelous job. We just want to big you up this afternoon. Christine, we want to thank you for not putting self in what you do, but just doing it effortlessly to make people smile, to bring good in your neighborhood. So, Christine, one other question. How has the community responded to your efforts?
Well, I have seen where, how you would be doing something and not realizing that there are persons who are actually empowered by what you're doing. And there are times when I get messages on my phone from even elderly persons to say that I inspire them to be better. Youth would see me on the road and say, "Hi, Miss Christine. You inspire me to give back." And there is this level of respect that I was not expecting, because I am not doing this for respect or recognition.
Right.
But when I step out in the community, even in Port Maria and Ottawa Bay, there are persons who knows me and they look up to me and they want to make their life better. I remember I was just posting on my status, and one of my ex-coworkers, she texted me and she said to me, she wanted to go back to school, and she didn't have the means or ways. And I said to her, "Listen, you don't have to have the means or way at this point in time. All you need to do, the first thing that you need to do, is apply." And she applied. She was having some financial challenges, and I said, "Okay, listen, I'm going to send money." I sent her some money, and she got in the school, and she kept updating me on how school was going, and now she graduated from Distinction College. So it is the impact. People respect you, people look up to you, and people want to be more like you, and you realize that with this, they are empowered within themselves to come out of their comfort zone and do things better.
Awesome work. Awesome job. And I know you're a busy woman, but I want you to leave a word for anyone that's listening and thinking about being a volunteer to any group, to be a donor to any group. And let me say before Christine leave us as well, Christine is also a member of the Friends of Port Maria. Yes, she is. Right? What inspirational quote, what do you have to say to anyone at all that's listening about volunteerism and doing good in the neighborhood?
Well, one of the things that I want to leave is that your community and your family doesn't shape who you are. It doesn't define who you are. All of us are destined for greatness. And once we find that passion within us, all we have to do is just launch out. Don't be afraid. Just launch out and do what you have to do. Volunteerism pays. It is not easy. I will not tell anyone that volunteerism is easy, but it pays. I have seen where persons go to a beach cleanup, and that by the time they're finished, they got a call to say that they're receiving a scholarship for school. I have seen persons who are they're called to say, "Okay, we have a program overseas that we want you to be a part of because of the work that we see you doing in your community." And just to share, just recently I was inducted as a I Believe Initiative ambassador, and that is the Governor General program, where he states the there's nothing that is wrong with Jamaica that cannot be fixed with what is right with Jamaica. And I believe that, and I stand by that. So I'm encouraging any youth, any adult, any elder, just go out and give off your time, just give off yourself. It gives you a sense of peace, and it gives us hope knowing that we still have good people in Jamaica, in the world, and it will actually inspire others to be better and to do better within their community.
We want to thank you, Christine, Mrs. Salmon Neal, or should I say Mrs. Neal, for joining us this evening on Extra Beats Radio on Sophie's Corner. It was a pleasure having you, and thank you for taking the time out from your busy schedule to speak with us this evening. We are talking about persons who are doing good in their neighborhood.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul. Though the road in life gets rough, Jaja sweet.
I'm just here to tell you this evening, no matter what it is, if you can lay a helping hand on someone who is less fortunate, someone who is in need, you never know what can happen for you. This evening, we're bigging up our heroes and our heroines in our community. We wanted to text or call 449-8500. Let me know who your community hero is. Why you say that person is your community hero? What have they done? Big them up this evening. Let me know where you're listening from. It's Sophie's Corner on Extra Beats Radio.
Sing a song of praise to him. Hail the King of
From Siberia and beyond. Champion station, Jigsy King said that. So don't move it, keep it right this way.
Every morning I will sing. Every evening I will lift my voice. Lift my voice in praise. Oh Lord. Sweet over.
So here what me I say to the item now, you understand when you buy the grocery there at the supermarket, sometimes it's not a lot because everything gone up, right? But when you buy the little grocery there, you can take out one of the mackerel and one of the sardine, little of the rice and little of the cornmeal, you understand? Little spaghetti or something, and you know one little old man down the road or one little old lady or even one little child will probably not have it, them a single parent with a struggle. Listen man, do good in your neighborhood, you hear?
A voice is singing somewhere in my ear, and I know that I must rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jaja all my day. I say sweet over.
Come this Friday, December 20, 2024, Extra Beats Radio staff will be hosting their first annual Christmas Care Package distribution. Come at Extra Beats Radio, Sports Road, Islington, for your care package. Let's bring a smile to your face. Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control. Wanna give me laughs, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing, don't you see? What they have done to Bedouin and Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets. But I'm not afraid, no.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
So we're talking about doing good in our neighborhood, right? And we're bigging up our community heroes. You know, our very own Extra Beat Radio will be having our Christmas treat right here on Sports Road this Friday, right? So you have to link up. Yeah, this Friday on Sports Road, Extra Beats will be doing their giving back. They'll be doing their give back, right? Yeah, they'll be giving back in the festive season. So remember, do good in your neighborhood.
But I'm not afraid, no, I'm not afraid.
You know more while that little girl round the street and have the lunch money, right? And you find yourself with one extra $1,000 or so, you can't give it to her, man. Give it to her mother, give it to her father. You understand? If your father not working, you have little work down there, you can't tell him for rope in, man, so he can earn something, so he can provide for him family. You understand? Doing good in your neighborhood can come from any aspect of life. You understand? It's not only volunteerism, but it is giving when persons need it. Having too much and willing to share. That is being good and being a hero in your community.
I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control. Wanna give me laughs, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing, don't you see what they have done to Bedouin and Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets.
But I'm not afraid, no.
I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid. No.
If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One.
They don't mind when you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time. Prostitute.
You know, this evening, we're bigging up all the heroes, right? We're bigging up all the heroes in our community. We're not talking about Nanny and Marcus Garvey and them people. You understand? From back in the days, run us so. When for them they come, we big them up. We are big up the people in our community. We are do good. You understand? Them people will not do it for fame. Them people will not post on social media. Them people will do it generously. You understand? Them people will look out for your next man without thinking of themselves more while. We're bigging them up this evening. We call them our community heroes, right? We say doing good in your neighborhood.
I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid. No, if them are come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. Yeah. Don't be foolish. Oh no. Hey, thinking they don't know your name.
So you know we have them era taxi man that you know the one that we always you can depend upon for reach where you reach. Them late night there sometime the money not in a pocket and them still say, come man, we're bigging up them, but bigging up those heroes this evening, right? Yes. You taxi man, you me at big up you.
They have done too bad with it, Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets.
Extra Beats Radio,
but
the extraordinary experience.
I'm not afraid, no. No, I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid, no. If them are come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. They don't mind when you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time. Prostitute not standing.
You should have seen your little son. The first time the youth come on New York, them tell him youth, you mustn't skylark. Learn a trade or go to school, and don't you turn yourself in a fool. But now him gone a Rikers Island, him never want go a Rikers Island. Him used to walk and screw up his face.
Play but the one for me, Extra Beat, you make me just can't sleep. Lord no.
Oh, mama, Papa, you should have seen your little son. The first time the youth come on New York, them tell him youth, you mustn't skylark. Learn a trade or go to school, and don't you turn yourself in a fool. But now him gone, a Rikers Island.
It's MC Sophie on Extra Beats Radio. You know it's Sophie's Corner, right? And today we're bigging up all the heroes, all our community heroes. So if your mother your hero, your father your hero, sister, uncle, brother, anybody at all, big them up this evening. The number to text or WhatsApp is 876-449-8500.
Oh, mama. Whoa, papa. You should have seen your little son. The first time the youth come on New York, them tell him youth, you mustn't skylark. Learn a trade or go to school, and don't you turn yourself in a fool. But now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want go a Rikers Island. Him used to walk and screw up in face, but now he's spending enough time upstate. They used to tell him understand, but now them find him with a M1. In him pocket, him have a million. Now him gone a Rikers Island.
So you know I want to big up class of 1990, Islington Secondary High School. Now a Race Clark High, right? Big up on yourself in a class of 1990.
Like a big top ranks, but not for him government response. Cause him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. No, mama, I wish you were around to see you how him going down. Him used to chop.
Want to big up also Miss Christine Sam O'Neill and Dr. Lorna Fairweather for being my interviewees this evening, right? Yes. Thank you so much for joining me this evening on Sophie's Corner. We're talking about doing good in your neighborhood. You know, I wanted to reach out to me, man. Tell me about the hero. Tell me about that little person who is always doing something good without no recognition. We want to recognize them tonight, right? Because you have some people who do this from their heart. They're not doing it for the media. So they don't post anything, they don't video anything, they just give a little bag and nobody no see it. We want to big up them people there today, right? All right.
Rikers Island. Him used to walk and screw up in face, but now he's spending enough time upstate. They used to tell him understand, but now them find him with a M1. In him pocket, him have a million. So now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island, but now him gone a Rikers Island. Mm-hmm. Oh, him used to chuck it from Brooklyn to Bronx, and I gone like a big top ranks, but not for him government response. Cause him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Now him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. No, mama, I wish you were around to see you how him going down. Him used to chuck it from town to town. Him used to shot people all around, uptown and downtown and all around.
Extra Beats Radio.
Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. No, him gone a Rikers Island. Him never want go a Rikers Island. Don't know. Him never want go there, no. No, 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 no. Him never want go a Rikers Island. They used to tell him stop screw up in face, but now we're spending time somewhere upstate. Them used to tell him to understand. In him pocket, them find a million. I know them find him with a M1. So now him gone a Rikers Island. He never want to a Rikers Island. And now him gone.
Watch out and mind the way you talk. Right here on Extra Beats Radio. You know, it's Sophie's Corner. We're located right at Sports Road here in Islington, St. Mary. This evening we're talking about people who are doing good in the neighborhood. We're talking about our community heroes, right? The number to text, call, or WhatsApp is 876-449-8500. You know, so we get a voice note and thing, right? Yeah, let's go X Factor. Let's hear what them are saying now.
Watch it. The mark of the beast are coming and are sneaking under man feet. A revelation time, check the signs of the time. You're not in the heat. When you study it, they let go off the street and you know say things now go sweet. And a hustle and a shuffle hungry belly, they are yard, can't find food to eat. Danger and rain. When you all a look down on a tea bread. And you're an excuse dead. Whoa, yes, yeah. Danger and rain. When you all a stick down on a tea bread. And you're an excuse dead.
Bless up Extra Beats Radio. Yeah, man, bless up to you all.
Since you tell the man them pull down the gun, back and turn your back and let the life calm down. These are the time we should have some fun. Give thanks to Jack as the man soon come. Since you tell the man them left your politics, back and turn your back and let the
7774. We want to big you up for that voice note, right? You should have sent one name to you, man, you to one to you. You understand? You want to big you up proper. You understand? It's MC Sophie on Sophie's Corner, right on Extra Beat Radio. You know, the radio station located right at Sports Road, Islington, right? Yeah, it's Sophie's Corner. We're going up until 8. Yeah, so stay tuned. We're bigging up our neighbor. We're bigging up all the heroes in our neighborhood.
You walk in my way you talk, say you talk. Watch out for the vampire who will sneak up in the dark, in the dark. Watch out for the big time thief who claim say that them smart. They're bringing the crack and the gun to come mash up the youth them heart. Danger and rain. When you all a look down on a tea bread, I hear an ex you dead. Whoa.
Yeah, man, Devon Johnson from Yodal and from class of 1990. Bless up. DJ X Factor also. Bless up on yourself.
Things now go sweet. And a hustle and a shuffle hungry belly, they are yard.
All right. Shout out to Haywood all locked in, right? Shout out to Haywood all locked in right here in St. Mary, yeah? Big up on yourself in the Haywood all. Class of 1990 locked in, right? It's MC Sophie on Sophie's Corner.
It will make no sense you tell the man them pull down the gun. Back and turn your back and let the life calm down. These are the time we should have some fun. Give thanks to Jack as the man soon come. It will make no sense you tell the man them left your politics. Back and turn your back and let the man get tricked. Mama, dark and red. When you all a look down on a TV, I hear an ex you dead. Whoa.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
Hey DJ, can you play that song? Set the mood for me to all a different energy. I'm loving see the woman, them we are brave. Hey, chimney, give me a little one drop. Like the bassline roll and catch. I'm in love how the rhythm just a tap. Me and my woman a rock. Give me a little one drop. Make the bassline roll and catch. I make way couple up and while I vibe non-stop. Me love it, me love the juggling. All the one foot mother dance, so do no trouble. No, nobody make up a face, no me watching you. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long. Come on. A la 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 long, a la 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 long. Hey. Standing across the room, I saw you smile. I said I wanna talk to you for a little while. But before I make my move, my emotions start running wild. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. Looking in your eyes.
Right now, if you're a community hero, we want to big you up, right? Always doing good in the neighborhood, right? A good little Samaritan and thing. You always make yourself available. You volunteer. You know, we want to big you up. You do this without recognition. But today, this evening, MC Sophie want to big you up. Right? Right here on Sophie's Corner. Right on Extra Beats Radio. You know, it's an extraordinary experience, right? I want to big up all the people that's locked in. Remember, let me know where you're listening from. We're going on till 8 o'clock, right? It's 876-449-8500.
I say to myself if she loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his together. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The lyrics goes on the attack.
Pull that up for me, please. You all again. Bless up.
Watching you, a la 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 long, a la 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 long.
So you know, say, hey, would I go pull up, right? Yeah, man, all of that Tupac Sophie's showing up. Oh, watch ya. Hey!
Standing across the room, I saw you smile. I said I wanna talk to you for a little while. But before I make my move, my emotions start running wild. My tongue gets tied.
We said to do good in your neighborhood, right? Yeah, man, do something when nobody else now look. Just do it from your heart, right? No matter how you can render a little assistance, you render a little assistance. And share what you have, man. Nobody selfish. Share. Because sometimes, if you have 1 dozen banana, give somebody 3 or 4. You understand? You never know. You're full of belly. Share, man. Share and do good in your neighborhood, right?
Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long. Come on. A la 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 long, a la 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 long. So I say to myself, if she loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his together. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh, girl, and I've got this to say to you. Hey, girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long. Ooh, yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long. to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river.
Hey, play but the one for me, extra beat, you make me just can't sleep. Lord, no.
Down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah. Three singing birds told me by sunrise he's always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. I've heard about this little tale long time ago, but never had to believe in my soul. Now Mother Nature sent to me three little birds, singing a song convincing me it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river, my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river.
And it's about to change,
singing songs of joy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows.
Extra Beats Radio,
sending love to
the
my
extraordinary experience.
And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling on the West Indies. I provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees.
When me see Jah, me see a way. Drastically straight from hypocrisy, I say, hey. Every man to them own a philosophy. I live the proper way and then me read a chapter daily. One day in a city hungry and no eat. And food they down a country just a drop off of the tree then. You see say poverty no real then. Is what the reason revealing.
Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. I provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees, green leaves, yeah.
When the rain pits a pot on the roof, herb just a steam pepper pot on the stew. Life is a dream if you got gratitude. So go tell the regime them can't stop what we do now. Information you think on your own, or else you're a slave to the things that you know. What do you know if you learn every day? So be careful of things where you say.
Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Jah provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees, green leaves.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
I might know.
Equal rights and justice for all. Rise and never fall. Tell them, say, boom. What they gonna do when enough of them not true? Say, what they gonna do, them get slow, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one your name. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire get.
Radio Land, guess what? It's that time again. It's now almost 8 o'clock. So I want to thank you for tuning in this week on Sophie's Corner right here on Extra Beats Radio, the radio station located in Sports Road, Islington. You know, it's indeed a pleasure to bring to you good music as well as a good program. Remember, small acts of kindness in your neighborhood can ripple outward, creating a wave of positive change that transforms lives and builds stronger community. Small acts of kindness in your community can ripple outward, creating a wave of positive change that transforms lives and builds stronger communities. If you haven't started, I implore you, I encourage you to start now, doing good in your neighborhood. It's your girl MC Sophie signing out this week. Catch me again next week Tuesday at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. What good?
Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in that one your name. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire.
You're in tune to Extra Beats Radio. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Extra Beats Radio, the extraordinary experience.
Located in the heart of Islington, St. Mary, Jamaica, Extra Beats Radio is the vibrant pulse of the island's music scene. Serving up a diverse mix of programs, this station is dedicated to providing a unique experience for every listener. Whether you're tuning in for the hottest dance hall hits, smooth reggae grooves, inspirational tunes, or the latest international chart toppers, Extra Beats Radio has something for everyone. With a team of passionate and skilled DJs, each bringing their own flair to the airwaves, the station ensures that listeners experience the best in entertainment, music, and culture. From afternoon buzz to Sunday soul and late-night bleacher show to fully active, each show is designed to engage, excite, and entertain a broad audience.